Yo, what's going on, everybody? So you guys can read the title and thumbnail. I did an interview with Setro. It's a 45-minute long video. He's explaining everything inside this video. Now, you guys can believe him or you cannot believe him, but I'm just going to let him speak. Whatever he says, once again, you can take it as truth or you can take it as him lying, trying to get his position back. But this is his official response. I did VC with him, so you guys can make whatever you want out of this. But without further ado, this is Setro's response. What's good, guy?
So,
Alright, bro. You can say whatever you want. I'm recording, so however you want to defend yourself.
before I say what I want to say, to everyone that sent hate to me and said mean things to me, I have no hate towards you. I have no hate towards anybody. I don't wish to do anything wrong to anybody. I am just giving the truth. So, first things first, let's start at the beginning. I never bought Type. A lot of people think I bought it. I didn't buy it. My copy, Mimma, closed down because it got DMCA'd. It got more players than actual Type because at the time, the person who owned it, Dave, left. Him and Chaotic left the Discord and the game to rot and die. I DM'd a friend to see if I can own the game. And he said yes, but only if Chaotic said yes. Chaotic said yes. So I brought in my team from Mimma. After I brought in my team from Mimma, more people were added, like Nuova. At first, I wasn't sure if Nuova should be on the team because of some history. If you don't know, in Type Soul's closed community, Nuova got banned for saying the hard R to a mod. He got banned for that, like forever. So we didn't know what type of person Nuova was, but Nuova gave TC access to the owner of Type Soul of his game, Arcane Lineage. So because he did that, he got TC on Type. That is why he's on the team. He's also on the team because we all just collectively just decided, you know what, sure. Everyone else that got in on the team was literally because of me. You literally could not gain TC access if it wasn't for me. Nobody. About, let's see. I'm pretty sure there was a screenshot that said I was like defending a pedophile or something. I just want to get the other accusations that were said out of the way first. So about that situation, there was a person that was apparently a pedo. I didn't know. I was friends with them. I had no idea. All I said was when the ticket was made, I wanted to see the proof. I wanted to see the proof because I just didn't know. I just didn't believe it. Dave was handling the ticket with Dracos. And I asked Dracos and I asked Dave, I was like, can I see the proof of them actually being a pedophile? Because I just wanted to see. And Josh and Dave thought that I was trying to defend them. They were like, "Oh, why do you want to see the proof? I'm handling this ticket. You don't need to see it." I'm like, "Bro, just let me see the proof. I just want to see it." So finally, I got sent screenshots from someone else, not them. And I was just like, "Oh, okay. Well, if that's it, then like, yeah, like ban them." So they got banned. Apparently there was an alt that they were on that someone in their friend group basically lied to me and said that it was their account, and I said it. As soon as I knew that, I stopped. Like I literally just stopped talking to them. I didn't know. I wasn't trying to defend nobody. Literally, the allegations against me being a pedo are also false because they got proved in your video. We can agree to disagree on that. People are weird. They can do whatever. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. All right, on to the percent thing. So when Type first came out, I was given 20% of Type. The rest of the percentage, like 80%, all the rest of the devs had. I had from my 20%, I gave Nuova 2%. I gave Eduardo 2%. I gave Koo 2%. I gave Josh 1%, and I think I'm missing somebody. But I was left with like 14% around there. And there was a builder on the team who had like 7% of the game. And I was just basically asking, why does he have so much percentage? Because he literally made the maps, but the maps were old. So I was like, why does he have so much percent if, he's just a builder? So I argued to get his percent taken down. And then the first coder of the game, the person who made the game entirely, it was not Siren, it wasn't Shiki, the dude who leaked the game. It was some dude named Invictal. Invictal made the base of the game, like he made everything. All Shiki or Siren did was just code over it. Invictal made the entire game pretty much. So I came to Invictal and I was like, can we take off at least like 1 or 2% from you? Like I get that you made the game, but can we at least like get some percent for like the devs? And I basically argued it down, and I basically took like I think 1% from him. He's left with like 8 or 7. So after that, I amassed like 16%, and then I had a conversation with Chaotic, the owners, basically VV, Chaotic, Data, all of like the owners, because there was like a huge debate on like what was gonna happen with percent. Because if you don't know, a lot of the old devs, not to spread hate to them or anything, they don't really help out. Like they don't really like help. So they're just having all this percent, and I have the percent, but what I was doing with my percent, we'll get to in a second. So I have a meeting with them about the percent, and basically I got 10% from my percent. By the way, I had 20, but I amassed like 26. So they took my 10% that I had complete control over. They took it and they put it inside the group. The 10% that's in the group can literally be used for anything pretty much now. Like we all agreed that like, hey, the group didn't have percent, so now it has 10%. This is for everybody. This is like for the betterment of the game. We were all like, cool. During this meeting, I gave proof of how much money I spent on the game. Hold on. Let me bring this up. You can see from these screenshots. This is how much percent everyone has right now. Hold on. I used to have 14, as you saw,
Yep.
but even while I was on 14%, I was doing commissions and giving people their rightful like earnings. I had a choice not to. The group already had 10% by this point. So it was a choice for me to like, not to do it, not to give anyone anything. I could have just kept it to myself. I still paid out of pocket. Keep in mind, before this meeting with Chaotic and Vivi and all of them happened, I was paying everybody out of pocket. Every single person that was not on percent, even the people that were on percent, they were getting paid from me. They were not getting paid from anybody else, no other developers. It was literally just me. And during this meeting, I showed proof of literally everything that I spent on. As you can see, that's me. Hold up. I'm literally just showing like everything that I bought
Thanks.
so that you can see how much. Hold up. Also, most of these aren't. It wasn't just Robux. What I posted wasn't even half of what I bought. Like when I had a conversation with Chaotic, the total amount that I spent on like just out of my percent, out of my pocket,
Yep.
was 15 million, probably more than 15 million Robux, just paying out devs. Even the devs that were on percent. Josh, Josh literally said that he was underpaid. Josh has 1% of type, by the way, right?
Yep.
While he has 1% of type, I literally paid him out of pocket every single time he made something. He got like 200K, 300K, including the tax. I covered tax. Like every single time anyone would get paid on the team, I covered tax. Like you should literally know how much 300K is in DevX. Like you should look that up. That is a lot of money. Every single time he made something, I paid him plus his 1%. He was saying he was underpaid. Keep in mind, Josh, whenever Josh makes something, he has a game called Ouroboros. That game, he takes stuff from that game and he puts it in the type. And he gets paid for it. That's like asking Fruity Sama to take like a move from like All-Star Tower Defense, make it in a type code, and then he gets paid like 300K for that. Is that not insane? Like, is that not absurd? Like, let me know if I'm tripping. Giving him 1% was wrong. Let me know
Um.
because I don't think so.
Yeah. If it's already pre-made work, then I mean,
He was getting 1% of type plus getting paid on top of the work that he was doing. Every single person on the team that was not on percent got paid through me, and every single person that was on the team that still did work that still had percent got paid from me. I never used my percent in a selfish manner, like ever, never. I asked them how much did the group have in total because they asked to see how much I gave. So I asked to see how much the group earned. At the time, this is how much the group earned. You're telling me the 15 mil that I gave couldn't have been from the group this entire time with that amount of Robux? It's my fault though, right? I'm greedy. But anyway, moving on.
yeah, that's quite a bit, I would say. But you can keep going, bro.
Moving on from this, right? Um, what else? Balancing. This guy basically said that I did the balance team and I would always not let them test stuff. Every time someone would say something in the balance chat, it would be like straight bullshit. I didn't let them I didn't let them like have a word in balancing because none of them would want their builds to get nerfed. Like Kyoka Keto, it got not nerfed for the longest time because I didn't even know that it was a problem because no one in the balance chat reported it. There are so many things like that were unbalanced that just never got reported because no one wanted the build to get nerfed. I would have to go out, either lose to it or just like find out myself and then nerf it. That's why nerfing and balancing would like normally sometimes take so long because I would literally hold up. I show screenshots. Hold on. Hold up. I would host meetings. I would say, "Yo, balance meeting today. Don't talk in call. Like we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about balancing. Let's talk about balancing." They say they don't get to test weapons. I literally pinged them. I said, "Yo, I'm gonna need people to test Universal Kindle for me, or in my personal weapon that I made, by the way." They said that I didn't make anything, and I was just a value changer. I made both of those things. I told them like, "Yo, hop on so you can test them for me." Dave made mobile and console, right? The two most buggiest things in the game.
Yeah, those low key suck.
Still has not fixed them. I constantly DM Dave and remind him, yo, fix mobile, fix console, fix mobile, fix console. He either airs me or just does not reply. So then I take it upon myself. I'm like, all right, so who's played type on controller and mobile? So I can like figure out like what's wrong with it, like just crack down all the bugs and just like see if I can talk with someone to like fix it. Cause like it shouldn't stay that way. And keep in mind, that is the only thing he has done. Aside from being a TC detective to try and stalk people and see what they're doing in TC, All he did was make controller and mobile. He didn't do anything else. Absolutely nothing. Um,
So in like the 3 months Type Souls has been out, he made console
he
and mobile.
Yes, and he also promised a fairy vault that was supposed to drop a long time ago. The only person who has access to that is a moderator, and she doesn't even fucking play the game. She moderates. That's all she does.
So you're
She's cool.
saying the Fairy Vault is Dave's E-Kitten's personal vault, is what I'm hearing.
Nah, not his. It's someone else.
Hey.
No relation.
Okay.
Um, Again, another screenshot of me basically testing. I literally do test my stuff. Um, I literally went out of my way to rework balance chat recently. I reworked everything. I literally basically made it so balancers and suggesters only make suggestions and balance. Testers actually test stuff. Devs can invite anybody they want. Like, bro, when I was lead dev, I did not give like I literally just let people do what they wanted to do. They had free reign. They said that management was like trash while I was there, bro. Literally, you could do whatever you want as long as there were like some stuff that you had to do, but there wasn't a time frame. We just worked it out. Literally, I wasn't strict, I wasn't bad, I wasn't mean. I would always give people chances. If I banned somebody from the game, I would go in the ticket myself and talk to them and try and just just like work it out with them, and I would unban them. There's been like so many tickets where someone would like call me a groomer or something. I'd ban them and I'd just go in the ticket and just be like, yo, like chill, like it's not real. And like they'll be like, yeah, I was wrong, bro, chill, my bad. And we would just call it a day and I would unban them, literally. um I was chill, bro. I didn't give a fuck. So another thing about percent, my friend Sunjun, he originally had 3% because he made AFK World and he made slots. Two of
Mm-hmm.
huge things that are in the game.
Yeah, those are
He
pretty
had
big,
three
bro.
percent.
Yep.
How much percent do you think he has right now?
Um, I don't know. What, 1-0?
He has 1%.
Yeah.
He got reduced to 1% for some reason. I don't know why.
And he made the two biggest things of this update.
Nah, just they were huge things in the
They were
game that
pretty
are pretty
big, bro.
important.
They were pretty
Yeah.
big, bro.
Tama, Tama, they said that I didn't pay Tama anything and I was only paying him pennies, and he made ranked and all this stuff and he only got paid like a small amount of money. Bro, I paid Tama because originally Tama was a commission dev, right? Commission literally means like whatever you make, you get paid for. That's what he agreed to. He eventually said that he wanted percent, and that would make him like work better. So I gave him 2% from me. Again, I said my percent was like there to help people and myself, obviously, because I brought back the game. I gave him 2% from me because that's my friend, and I gave it to him. Dave originally had 3%. I gave him 1% from me because he said that he had some IRL stuff going on. So I was like, you know what? Like, here, just take 1% from me, bro. Whatever. The thing about like my alt BMing or whatever, that shit isn't true. He accused me of like having an entire friend group have access to my alt. Bro, if an entire friend group had access to a dev alt, do you think the game would be leaked right now? Yes or no? Like, obviously, yes, it would. Nobody else had access to that alt. It was literally just me. I was working on it because I was just trying to get that alt like just at a higher status. I kind of wanted to get checkmark on it, but I didn't think it was possible. But I was still just working on it just to test stuff. And they accused me of giving someone true Bankai. There was no proof of this, by the way. They checked TC logs, and my alt was the only person on the game when that person got set, but there is no logs or proof of me setting them. I went to sleep, but they still accused me of doing it. So when this happened, they took my perms and they basically demoted me. This was a while ago. So after this happened, like I talked with Dave, I was like, bro, it wasn't me. Like I was literally telling him like it wasn't me. I didn't do this. Like I didn't BM. I didn't do anything. And they like Dark was like he was more lenient because he was like I don't know what's going on, but like he's showing proof, but like you're saying that you didn't do it, and I'm like, well, I didn't because there is no proof that I did. There was no proof that I did, or there was no proof that I didn't. He just knew that I was on, and I didn't do it. So they removed that all. I was like, fine, you know what? I'm not gonna work on my alt because they accused me of account sharing and someone was deving on my alt. I was like, fine, you know what? I'm gonna just work on my main. So ever since I started working on my main, I made Wind True Bankai, I made Berserk True Bankai, I made my lightning weapon, which was Seven Thunder. I made what else? The Kendo Murasama, which by the way, that week when I updated the game and I added Murasama to the game had 80K. And then what else? I did the Medic Universal. I have been doing weekly updates by myself while people are working on Hell. Because not to discredit their work, I have literally been doing weeklies by myself. Nuova dropped Q Keto after I did my weeklies because I was stalling, like for him, because apparently Q Keto was supposed to get a massive update. It got 4 moves, which he wasn't even happy with, by the way. He literally told me in the dev group chat. I was like, bro, like Q Keto was a mess. Like you reused the one of the moves is literally a gun crit from the Quincy Glock. It's literally the same move. It's just auto aim. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I wasn't happy with how Q Keto turned out. Then why the fuck did you really? Anyway, that's not the point, bro.
Yeah.
Moving on. They call me a value changer. I just told you what I made. I've literally been like helping with weeklies to like, just give more leniency to other people who are working because I don't want to sit back and do nothing. I've been helping. I've literally there was a game breaking exploit, right? And like I don't know if you remember. I don't know if anyone remembers, but like this was like a month or two of Type's release. The game had to close for like a few hours because there was an exploiter who basically was able to just use mod menu. He was able to say stuff on the global announcements. He could set anybody anything. He could start a hunt on anybody. He can do whatever. He literally had free reign to do whatever. So we basically it was me and my 4 friends who are devs. They all had TC. We went out of our way to like go through the script and fix it. No one else was helping. No one else helped us. We did that shit. We fixed it. Like we fixed that exploit. I literally sat and called with them while we fixed it. There has been multiple like instances where like I have fixed something that's broken. The scythe crit that lets you one shot people, I fixed it and then chaotic reverted it. No hate to chaotic because he said that I broke it or something. I don't think I did, but
Full hate, Dane. That weapon's
nah,
brain dead,
nah,
Dane.
nah, hate, bro.
That
Nah, I
weapon's brain
mean,
dead,
bro,
bro.
it's whatever, bro. He likes to keep it broken. That's
I
all
know he
him, bro.
does. But the whole community, they not liking him right now because he's leaving it broken, so.
Hey man, it's whatever. They accused me of black marketing, $500 for True Bankai. It wasn't true. Literally, like none of the stuff that they accused me was true. On the topic of black marketing though, there is a dev that people love a lot and they praise him so much. I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not gonna do him dirty. But he was black marketing and giving items to a friend on an alt, and they would black market and make money. When the dev team found out that he was doing this, they came to me and was like, "Yo, did you know he was doing this?" And I was like, "No." So I came to him in DMs and I was like, "Yo, you need to like, did you know that this was happening?" And he was telling me he was like, "Man, I didn't know I didn't know that he was using that to BM blah blah blah. I'll fix it right away." And I told him fix it right away. They were gonna take him off the team. I vouched for him. I was like, "Don't take him off. Like he's fine. He's gonna fix it. He's gonna fix his mistake." That is like only one instance of black marketing. I hope you know. Like, and Dave, if you're watching this video, there are like 3 to 2 mods on the team who are on alts black marketing. They spawn stuff in with an exploit and they just literally just BM, bro. Like they use mod points. Here's what they do. They use mod points and they buy stuff from the mod shop. They take the stuff from the mod shop that don't come up in the logs. Like there are some items that don't appear in logs and they trade them and they BM them for money. And there are some mods like even like there are people who have vouched that these people are mods on alts BMing, and I guess people just don't give a fuck. Detective Dave can somehow find accuse me of my alt giving someone true bankai, but can't find an alt of mods giving people shit. On the topic of me giving people random titles and specs, bro, every single time I've given someone a spec, I've told Dark and I've told Vivi, I've made it clear to them that yo, it's my friend. I just want them to have it. Most of the titles I give are cosmetic, but apparently, not even apparently, there is just a lot of random people with specs. At the beginning of the game, when the type first dropped, There was like 3 random dudes running around with specs, right? These dudes apparently blackmailed Data. They blackmailed Data and they doxed him. They have his IRL information. They know where he lives. They know everything about him. Then they doxed Nuova. Then they doxed Eduardo. They had all these guys basically at gunpoint telling them like, if you don't do these meet our demands, we're gonna leak everything about you. And they were basically like, what the fuck, what's gonna happen? I talked to them in their group chat. No hate to them. I literally tried to reason with them because I was talking to them and they were like, we were basically wrongfully banned. Like, why do we get banned? And then some of them got banned for like just straight up exploiter association. I don't know if it was true or not, but I tried to talk to them and reason to them. When I talked to the mods about it, they said all of them stay banned. So I don't know what happened with that situation. Like, apparently Nuova, Eduardo, and Data's information are just out there and they're not doing anything about it because some people just like to blackmail mods. And they were running around with specs, by the way. There's also they wanna talk about me running around with 30,000 specs and giving my friends specs. There is like multiple times of friend groups in this clip right here just running around with specs. Just random people running around with shit they're not supposed to have. Here's a screenshot, by the way, of all the names of the people who were accused of the Data situation. And as you can see, they were like keep them banned or whatever. Um, Here's a hotbar of the people who are running around with specs. Obviously, something that they're not supposed to have. Um, Here's a screenshot of someone dying to them. And there is a modeler who used to work for the game in this clip right here. Anubis. He basically has specs, and I've told him numerous times, not to use specs in Clan Wars or Ranked. By the way, if you have a spec in type, you're not allowed to use it in Clan Wars and Ranked. I've literally said this so many times. Everyone knows this. He continues to do it anyway for some reason. And if anyone else uses his spec, he tries to blackmail me specifically. Comes in my DMs and just like, yo, if I see someone else with my spec, I'm removing all my models from the game. Or if I stay, because he got banned for a week because I told Dark that he was spec abusing, because I banned him in that entire friend group, and he threatened to remove his models, and like I couldn't keep him banned because bro, he made the models. So what am I supposed to do? Um, I also got accused of like stealing concepts for stuff. Like, mind you, this was like a while ago. This was what, in April? This was like the Don Guy Highway, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. I literally made that way back then. The idea for it, the concept. Um, I didn't even. There's a game called Vivi, and they accused me of stealing the concept from that game. I didn't steal it. The date is right there. I didn't know that that thing existed at all. And the day I got in Vivi was this date right here. 2 months later. So I made that idea 2 months prior, but they still called me a thief and said that I stole the idea. So whatever. That I don't know what to say. Um, what else, bro? We pretty much gone over everything.
I think so. I think so.
Oh yeah, mods. Mods hate me because there was okay, so you know the Kindle Universal Mursama, right?
Yep.
Originally it was supposed to be a mod weapon. Why mods are allowed to just get spec weapons or weapons, I have no idea. I don't know who just tried to decide that. But they were basically like, we want a spec weapon. I was like, no, mods shouldn't be allowed to get spec weapons. Like that's stupid. They already have a mod shop. Um, the Murasama, I was like, I'm gonna just turn that into the Kindle Universal. So I only asked for the model, but he gave me the model and the animations. From the model and the animations, I made all three crits. Like all three of them, I made them. And the dude who made like the weapon itself accused me of stealing because when we were in game, he asked me for the weapon and I gave it to him. And then like a days later or something like that, he asked me for another one to put on his other slot, and I said no. I was just like, just go grind for it. Like anyone else can get it. And I'm pretty sure since then he has held a grudge against me ever since for that. And the mod team has also held a grudge against me because I didn't allow them to get their spec weapon. Because I wanted the weapon to be a public thing, because I wanted people to have fun, they hate me. So I don't know what I did to y'all. I'm sorry. Uh, to anyone else who hates me, I'm sorry. Uh, I don't really know what else I can say, but every accusation against me was false. I just showed proof that I basically spent most of the money that I was making off of Type was to go into the developers of Type, and all of them can say and vouch that I literally did that for them. I've given them plenty of money, way more money than deserving. Um, and also there's a person who, let me see, I got accused of giving some random person 50 mil. That is the exact price that I bought the shirt. I'm pretty sure it was a commission. They went and changed the shirt to 50 mil to make it seem like I bought the shirt for 50 mil. Like, how weird are you? Like, genuinely, how weird are you? I don't get it. But I don't think there's anything else I need to say. So
Alright, bro. That is kind of crazy. Changing the price, that's a little wicked, I'm not gonna lie. But it seems like that's basically everything. It looks like you paid them out. Obviously, everybody already knew people were running around with specs. You didn't give them the specs?
no,
How many people do you think you
no.
actually gave specs? Because that's something they accused you of, was like handing out specs like crazy.
There is a King of Hueco Mundo
Yeah.
that I originally had King of Hueco Mundo, right?
Uh-huh.
I stepped down and I gave it to a friend. And this friend, I gave them because King is supposed to have two specs. When I had King, I didn't give myself specs. People think I run around with specs. I don't, bro. I gave him two random specs that are Ronkar specs that aren't even broken. They're just normal shit. They're not normal, but like they're still just specs. But like you can still fight against them. They're not like brain dead broken. And he has had it for like the longest time, but recently they've been banning him, and now he's permanently banned from the game for some reason. I don't know why. They accuse me of black marketing it, which is just like not true. I haven't black marketed on the game at all. I haven't sold anything. Um, I don't I don't know. There's mods on the team that black market, and there's proof of that. I won't say their names. I'm not gonna rat them out. That's Detective Dave. Detective Dave's job to find out who's doing it. So good luck, bro. I don't know.
Alright, is that all you have to say for today?
Yeah, man. If there's anything else,
No, I think you covered
I'll let
most
you
of
know.
it.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to clear my name, bro. I am not the villain in this.
You did pay them out a lot. 300K is like, what, a band?
Around there, yeah. And
Yeah.
it was more than 15 million Robux, which is more than 50,000 USD,
Yeah.
excluding the USD that I gave, by the way, because some of them had to take PayPal, some of them had to take Cash App. So excluding that, my percent from the jump was used to not only help me because I revived the game, and I have been working on my end day in and day out tirelessly. Sometimes I would just stay up all day and all night just working on Type. Why they chose to give ownership back to the dude who let the game die, I have zero idea. He went in everyone's DMs and asked them, if something goes down in Type, would you stay? And they all said yes. the developers that I brought in said that they would stay with Dave. So I got everyone their check marks. I got them on the team. I gave them all TC. I basically paved the way for them, and they just kicked me to the curb and tried to throw me under the bus for everything. Call me a fake dev, even though I've been solo carrying weeklies for the past month, pretty much. Um, I don't know what else to say. It's just wrong. And if I get my percent removed for this, then I don't know what to say, because there have been instances where devs are just continuing to run their mouths when they're told to just be quiet about situations. And I'm not head dev anymore, apparently, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. So, any truth anybody wants to know, Oh, I almost forgot, bro. Wind Wake, Lonray. Um, this isn't even a message to you. This is a message to the TypeSoul development team. Lonray is literally using TypeSoul as a springboard to try and develop for Deep Woken. A developer from Wind Wake has come forward to expose Lonray for not only purposely unoptimizing builds on purpose and just making them shitty, but also overcharging for the maps and also keeping most of the funds for themselves. After we found this out, or just it was just me and Dark who knew, um, I have just been waiting to just act on this, but I don't, I can't really act on it anymore. So do what you want with Lonray, but they're basically trying to use the team to get to Deep Woken. And if you think I'm lying, let me go ahead and get the screenshot that I got. 1 second. I'm not gonna link all of it, but that's pretty much the that's pretty much what their plans were. And also, let me just 1 second. Let me see if I have this other thing. Mhm. No, I don't have it. Dang. Well, I said what I need to say. Uh, that's it, man.
Alright, bro. Well, I was unbanned, so I'll put this inside the videos tab for you. They banned you from the Discord, right? Like the main TypeSoul one?
Yeah, they banned me from the Discord. I'm not banned
Yep.
from the game.
Okay, well, I'll put it inside the videos tab for you. That's all I can do for you. I can't do anything else. I'm just a fucking content creator. But, I mean, the community will take this how it is, bro. They're gonna watch it. They can believe you. They can't. I mean, it's their opinion, but at least you can get a word out. Um, and yeah, I'll put it inside the videos tab. That's about all I can do for you, though. I can try to get other creators. I can try to get Revolver. I can try to get other people, but
No, you don't have to.
you know,
People were telling me to make a doc. I don't have time for that. I
Doc
don't
really
really
ain't gonna
want
do
to.
nothing anyways. It only gets spread to close people. But hey,
Exactly.
man, the only thing you can pray for is that this video hits. And yeah, I mean, you did prove yourself, so you decided to fucking pray, I guess. I mean, if they ban me, if they fucking ban you, well, they would ban you. But if they remove your percent,
And I asked them, I was like, yo, can I get my dev back? Because, like, obviously I'm being framed. I showed all the proof. I showed that I'm more than qualified. I literally brought the game back from 0 players to 40K concurrent. And that was all me and the team that I brought in. Apparently, the team doesn't like me, and they've been hiding that from me. Why, I don't know. But if you don't like me, you should have talked to me about it, bro. Instead of just snaking me. By the way, the removal, it wasn't a unanimous decision or anything. It was literally just Dave by himself.
oh,
Others
I
didn't
got the
even know it was
screenshot,
going on.
bro. I saw you got fucking fired. They try to flip the script. No, you got fired, Dan. It was
Bro,
not a unanimous.
he literally did that on his own accord. Data, chaotic, BB, they didn't even know it was happening. And I've asked them, can I like, is there something I can do? No answer. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna leak a copy of the game because I'm not petty. Even though I do have a copy of everything, I'm not weird. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm done.
Alright, bro. Well, video will be up whenever it's done, bro. Long ass video, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a lot of shit, so you just have to hope the community sees it and do what they want with it, I guess. The devs will watch it, bro. The devs will watch it. That's like all that you need, really.
It is what it is, bro.
You got anything else to say? Is that it?
Nope.
Alright, bro. Yep. Peace, bro. Chat. I'm not gonna gap, but that's kind of wicked. I mean, you guys can leave your own thoughts in the comments. 42 minutes. He definitely paid people, bro. And this person trying to set him up is crazy. I mean, as far as I can see, you know, he is showing proof of payment. And 1.23 mil? I should have asked him for a ban, bro. But it's whatever, man. Should have asked him for a ban. Let's see. Oh, okay. At least we see. Okay. Okay. 8%. He had more percent than the guy that booted him. More percent than the people that revived the game still. I mean, it's crazy, bro. But you guys can leave your own thoughts in the comments. If he says something else, yeah, only console and mobile, and he booted the guy that revived the game is... I mean, it's crazy. I won't lie, it is crazy. But you guys can leave your own thoughts in the comments, bro. Crazy, I'm not gonna lie, it is crazy. 43 minutes of Setro defending himself. So, I mean, you guys can believe what you want. That was him defending it. You guys know I speak for the people. You guys wanted to hear from Setro, so I'm here to give that to you. I'll be posting this inside the videos tab. If I get banned, so be it. I was doing perfectly fine, unbanned. I'm just doing this so Setro can actually, you know, use my platform to defend his own name. Okay, well, decide, like, I said, you need anything else, bro? And he's like, come on, bro. He's about to say something crazy, too, I can already tell. Have 2%? Let's see what he says. They done less work. Oh, my God. There's definitely something wrong with this dev team. I think everybody knows that already. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. 2%? Oh, damn. So this guy's made the worst things inside the game. Benihime and Poison? Benihime's not bad. But for 2%? I don't know, dang. I don't know. Let's see if he has anything else to say, bro. If I get banned, so be it, bro. A friend of the devs, no hate to him, but he also has 1%, doesn't work on the game at all. I might as well ask for 1% at this point, bro. So basically, they had their friends, people that don't do the work, anything for the game on like 2%, 3%. And instead, they fired Setro. But they chose to go after his percent. I don't know, bro. This was wicked, though. Lanre was trying to beef with me. So, he's my op. But, I mean, hey, man, this is the end of this video, bro. If he says anything else while I'm editing, I'll put it towards the end. But, like, long video, bro. But if you enjoyed, subscribe and leave your own thoughts into the comments. And I'll see you guys maybe later. because I did get unbanned from the Discord, so I wanted to drop that video too. So that will be later today. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.